wish was home when you look. You're right. And that's the reason you look. You're right. I left my home. I left my home. To join the army. To join the army. I left my home. I left my home. To join the army. To join the army. The day I left. The day I left. My mama cried. My mama cried. She thought that I. She thought that I. Would surely die. Would surely die. I left my way. I left my way. Right at the door. Right at the door. She knew that I would die at war. Would die at war. I left my son. I left my son. Playing in the yard. Playing in the yard. See that me. They cried so hard. They cried so hard. Oh, we, oh, we. 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 Well, we joined the army. Joined the army. I left my home. I left my home. Join the army. Join the army. I left my home. I left my home. Join the army. Join the army. The day I left. The day I left. My mama cried. My mama cried.
Let's just get right the heck into it. That song just gets me pumped up. Holy moly. What is up, everybody? Good to see you. I checked my internet right before this. And I wasn't lagging, baby. It said it was good. Sound is off. Sound is off. Sound ain't off. Sound off. Why is the sound off? Hello? Sound. It might be. Hold on, it's hooked up to the wrong mic. Because I was using the other mic earlier. Hello. Test. That's the one. That's the mic. Shoot. Are we at least looking good? Are we looking good at least, Donnie? Shoot. Get the chat back up here now to fix it. Quiet, I can hear you. This is it, baby. It was using my cameras, okay? It was using the camera microphone. There we go. Got the chat pumped out. Bam, bada bing, bada boom. All right, we're in business now. And that. And there we go. Cheers. No glitching this week. Hopefully. We need something. Smoke wagon. That's American. Let's drink that. Freedom. Get something in y'all's glasses, everyone. Get on in here. Veterans Day weekend. Tonight is a night of a massive blind. Massive blind. That's what we're going to do. We're going to drink a lot of alcohol together. And another thing I want to do, this is what we always freaking do. If you guys have, if you or
If you have served or you know someone who has served, I want you throughout the night, just give me stories, who you are, what you did, what unit you're with, what branch you were with. Your grandpa stormed the beaches of Normandy. We like to read that. To everyone is gonna raise a gosh dang glass to you guys. So, is your smoke wagon super light in color? I batch 185. It is, but I'm also drinking out of this glass, so I have no freaking clue what this one looks like. I don't know. Let's see who's in here. Also, you know what? Oh, we got to do this too. Giveaway tonight. I went, got I opened this last week. Not this one. You don't get the one I opened. We're gonna give this sucker away. Purple smoke wagon. Got guns on it. Veterans love guns. All right, let's see who's in here. We're gonna do a giveaway. We're partying tonight. Tonight's giveaway. Smoke wagon. What are these called? This is just private barrel straight rye. There we go. All right. I'll pin that here in a bit. Dustin Pushell was in here early. Paul and Ann in here early, as well as Janelle. Good to see you guys. Cheers, folks. What's up, nerd? Evan Shake. It's a wonderful Friday. It really feels like we were just here, right? Like last Friday should have been a blur. It feels like yesterday, and we just flew through it. This week, just great. Truman, get in here. Plico, dude. David, the Easterling. Happy Veterans Day. Freaking David. Do push-ups. Happy 248th birthday to all my Crayola munching Marines. So again, if a Marine pops in here, be sure to tell them that they suck. And thank you. But mostly suck. Joe Dickinson, cheers. Good to see you, Joe. Christmas Alicia. Joe Raposa. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Saul M. Shauna Marie. Dang, Janelle said, I was hoping to open the Evans and Pike nerd pick tonight, but freaking FedEx still has not delivered. I would not have gotten mine. Miss Wrench has been sick all week, and she was home when it was coming to be delivered. The freaking UPS guy was like, oh, look, someone's actually home. So they don't leave it. It doesn't matter. Wilmington Piper, $25 mega chat. There we go. Yes, the mega chat is the best way to enter the giveaways. As to middle finger to YouTube. So the mega chat's the best way. But you're entered, baby. This Smoke Wagon's got one of the sexiest bottles in the game. The bottle itself, the clear one, love them. The purple, honestly, slick. I like the purple. This is a 6-year-old age stated rye. Very low rye. This is like bourbon. This is bourbon, to be honest. 51% rye, 45% corn, 4% malted barley, 56.42. Pretty much everything that they have is around that proof. Peter White. Cheers all. Justin Jenkins just found a backup of The Blind Speaks. Holy crap. Can you imagine finding a backup of The Blind Speaks? I think I have one. So maybe I'll find one too. I think I do. I don't know. I'm scared. I feel like that's the only one I got. I don't know. I want to keep one forever. Wilmington. Cheers, nerd. Still recovering from a virus, so probably no drinks for me tonight, but here for the fun. There you go. Saul's debating between Eagle Rare, E.H. Taylor, Booker's Mighty Fine to celebrate the Marine Corps' birthday. Saul sounds like one heck of a Marine. Do push-ups. Ricardo Martinez. I don't know. Start with, like, if you're gonna do all of them, go in that order. Definitely Eagle Rare or E.H. Taylor before you drink Booker's, because the Booker's is just going to be overwhelming. Lone Wanderer, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way in. 4 Leaf Whiskey, what's up? Stacy, thank you to all the veterans out there. Veterans, check in. John T. Ugh. Happy Veterans Day, go. Dang, my microphone must have shorted. I don't know. Cheers all, thank you to all the veterans and their service. Russ, good to see you, Russ. Aaron Pierce, cheers. Will T, all I want for Christmas is fair bourbon prices. Just get in line. Hate the ads. Do I still have ads? Thought I turned the ads off. The heck? Have you tried this year's Midwinter, says Travis Melvin. I did. I put a video out. I have a video review. Yeah. I compared it to last year's too. What's up, Patty Cakes? Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans and my husband, Tim Terrell. Well, Tim, thank you. Serve in the U.S. Marines 1987 to 1995 station in Lejeune, Cherry Point, Iwakuni, Japan, in a med cruise with the 22nd MEU. Oh, the MEU. Aren't those like a huge freaking... You guys just float around on the ship, ready for anything. Donnie the Linux Cat, my dad was in the Army, and Miss Linux Cat dad was a Marine during Vietnam. Is your smoke hard? That's where I left off Evans. Joe the Sample Guy, Wandering Mango. I'm gonna drink a little bit of this Schmokewagen. I've done some damage to it. I'll be honest, I wasn't like, it didn't blow my mind the first time I had it, and the more I drank it, the more I was liking it, so I just kept going back to it. Mr. Jigs, thanks to everyone that has served. Cheers. James Haig, happy Veterans Day. Viking Bourbon, get in here. Cheers, grabbed a C922 yesterday for 65. Dude, it's really good and blows my Knob Creek pick away. Such heat. Hey, Victoria C, how the heck are you? Peyton Collier. Peyton Collier. We were just wrestling, I promise. Jake McKee, welcome to the Wrench Crew. Been a member for 14 months. Happy Veterans Day. And to my bro in the 82nd Airborne, feet and knees together, Airborne. Feet and knees together. Hoorah, bring on the crayons. The purple is nice. I love the purple. It really makes you wonder, like, the other bottles, like Willet Purple Top. What else is purple? There's a Wild Turkey that's purple. All of them look good. No one chooses purple. I think the purple fits great. I think more people need to start doing purple. Like a Maker's Mark, but with purple wax. Chris Jenkins, cheers, Trev and all. Good to see ya. Hello from the parking lot. Will T. Dram, it all started with some lead slingers. Oh, I don't have any lead slinger, I don't think. See, this is like the night where I should have had that freaking lead slinger, horse soldier, you know. But we're gonna do this blind. I'm David Easterling. It's in a huge blind. One of these bottles, it says bourbon. Now, I'm kind of scared. What is that? That freaking white dog, or is that vodka? There's 6 samples in this blind. This has gotten, not gonna lie, this has gotten better than when I first opened it. Definitely was kind of unimpressed at first. I guess I was more not unimpressed without taste. I was unimpressed for the price that it was. It is very, very sweet. This is sweet rye. This is not rye lover's rye. This is bourbon lover rye. I feel like all of freaking Smoke Wagon, all of their ryes are like that to me. It's very sweet. William Reynolds, happy Veterans Day. Cheers. William Reynolds, our freaking goddamn Vietnam hero. Thank you, William, for all you've done. Cheers, buddy. Crypto Whiskey, 4th generation Army vet here, brother. Cheers to all my fellow veterans, even the Crayon Eaters. Yes, we love them. Those ship boys, we love them too. The freaking seamen. Air Force, they got it too cush, but they can hang out here, I guess, for at least a little bit before their nap need to come up. Let's see, where'd I go? Just got a backup of Larceny C923 for 61 bucks. There you go. Dude, that bottle's great. That bottle's great. Army for me and Marines for the rest of my fam. So what, did you just want to be different? Usually, you know what? It's just gonna be the Army. Rest in peace, Chief Richard Aldhelm White. World War II Korea Battle of the Atlantic, 1943 to 1945. On HMCS Chabog, torpedoed October 1944, took some shrapnel, but here I am. When World War II ended, he was still just 19. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That is crazy. Torpedoed. And then just kept going. Let's go. That is so sweet. This is candy. Rye candy. Lightly rye candy. The thing with these bottles, like, I feel like when this is done, you gotta keep these bottles, right? They're too cool. Too cool. It gets better. This is one that I recommend you just let sitting. I never do that. Whiskey Central, Shayla Wayla, what the heck? Almost in Sonora. Where's that? Tony back in donuts. America. Thank you for your service, Rich. Hank Williams Jr. Cheers, buddy. Junkie's Virtue has rye in purple. See, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing with the purple. Cheers, Trev. Cheers, nerds. Happy Veterans Day. And thank you to all who have served. My dad was Army. He knew that's the only branch, you know. Roy R does cocktails. Good evening, nerds. What's up, Roy? Wig Master. Pinhook has a purple one. Yeah, I think they do, don't they? There's not many. Except for we just keep talking and we keep coming up with more that are actually out there. Mr. Humax Milwi. Grandfather World War I. Field Artillery. Action in Vezel, Saint Mahil. In Wounded Mu Argonne. Somewhere in France. Happy Veterans Day to all veterans. I totally butchered that. The Argonne. Where's Argonne? Why do I feel like I've heard of that? I can't get any of the veterans owned bottled up here in Alaska. They don't get sent up here. I haven't really seen. I think I came across one of the horse soldiers, but it wasn't the one I wanted. Like, I wanted the barrel strength one. I think they only had the regular. I don't know what it was. Don't forget the Space Force. We got any Space Force veterans in here? What's up, Peter B? Oh, and our friends, the Coasties. Where's the Coast Guard? Air Force vet here, Trev. Oh, crap, David. I took my nap earlier, so I'm good for the night. Well, cheers to you. Daughter and son-in-law Air Force. Grandpa served in Korea. Man, Korea? Probably. It's hard to say, like, you think back, like, man, if you had to go, like, which war would you not want to be in? Because they're all terrible. I don't know. I feel like fighting in Korea was terrible. I feel like I don't like the cold. I hate the cold, and those guys were freaking cold. I mean, I'm sure Battle of the Bulge was cold, but I don't know. I feel like Korea, the Korean cold, that was bad. What are your thoughts on the Smoke Wagon malted rye? The malted rye. Which one do I have? Bottled and Bond straight rye. This one's much better than this. I've heard weird things about that bottle. The malted one. I don't know. I don't have it. I do not have that one. Trev, you live in Arkansas and hate the cold. It doesn't get that cold here. Peter White, rest in peace. Lieutenant Richard Henry Aldhelm White, World War I, 1914 to 1919, Gallipoli, Balkans, and Western Front. Could you imagine? Seriously. It's insane. Battle of Kursk would have been bad. That's the thing. It's like you're weighing bad to bad. So it's like, how bad? I don't know. I wouldn't have wanted to been in any of them, honestly. And yet these freaking dudes just straight up diving straight in. Russ' dad was in Army in Korea. 3 brothers in the Navy, 1 brother in the Army, and nephew and niece in the Army. It's a whole dang family. David Smith, both grandpas served World War II. One was the Navy on the USS Portland, and my other grandpa was a B-25 navigator, flew over 100 missions in the European campaign. Also wouldn't have wanted to been in a freaking bomber. You know, the most targeted goddamn thing in the sky. Like, I forgot what it was. Wasn't there something to do with, like, the pilots? It was like, if you survive X amount of months, or you fly X amount of missions, it's like you're done. But they put that thing there because most of them didn't make it. I mean, that's insane. Dad was in Korea and my buddy's dad was at Omaha Beach. Both missed. Raised a glass to all of the vets earlier. Cheers, Robert Lee. Bourbon Noob. Thank you for your service, brother. Thank you. Now do push-ups. I was in the Army branch because I was like, I want to be different. You're like, you know what? I see my family eating crayons. I think I'm gonna go join the Army. I'm gonna go lick windows instead. Old Pirate Bourbon, cheers to all the veterans and bourbon friends. Grandpa died last year at 99, fought in Polish underground army, lost fingers blowing up train tracks. Can you imagine that? The Argonne Forest Offensive was the final and largest U.S. offensive of World War I. 350,000 total casualties. Those are numbers that are absolutely unheard of in today. Like today, it's like, oh yeah, we did this campaign, 100 people died. That is insane. Back then, freaking, oh yeah, only 350,000 people. Crazy. It's unfathomable to us, like this current way of fighting. Am I still drinking this? I am still drinking this. It seriously gets better as you go. This one just gets sweeter and sweeter and sweeter. The nose is weird to me. I don't know how to explain it. There's something I want to say and I don't want to say it because it would make you not want to drink it. I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. It almost is like Sagamore, like, I guess. I don't know. The nose is strange. The nose is one way, and then the palate's is different. You just have to find out for yourself. Hit that like button, people. Dang. Cheers, Mark Vasco and Major Zero. And Bourbon 4 Bacon. Cheers, my fellow vets. Cheers to you, buddy. Whiskey unfreaking censored. America, nerd. Could not imagine being a bomber. I would. I'd be like, no. I'm going. Battle of the Somme. British had 20,000 killed in the first hour. 20, that's my entire town. Killed in 1 hour. In 1 hour, more people were killed than the whole freaking 20 years war that we were in. It's unfathomable. I'm gonna start pouring these blind since there's 6 of them. F1. Is this A? This is A. This is the first glass we drink. I don't know. I don't know if there's a theme to this or what. It just said. I'll have to go look and see if there is. Like, I don't know if there's anything I have to do. E. D. E. Okay. I'm in the army. I gotta count my letters. E. See, and he sent these. I don't know if he was expectant, like wanting me to do this around Halloween, but they all got these little Halloween stickers. This one says beware. So I don't know if these are supposed to be bad. We're gonna find out, man. We're gonna find out. Christine Vasco, cheers, nerds. Raise a freaking glass for all the veterans. Again, we're gonna be doing this all night. Being a submarine gotta be claustrophobic. I could not imagine. Smoke Wagons MGP. Distilled in Indiana. And then this one, again, this does not tell me anything, but it was aged Warehouse E on floor 3 in Las Vegas. So they put these, they take the MGP stuff, send it to Vegas, and that crap's sitting in there. So the Vegas heat has something to do with it. So, yeah. Starting with some early times, Pete, at $17.99 Arkansas today. Let's go. I'm telling you, at my store, I think they sell it for like $15.99 or something. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. If you're aging in Vegas, are you really aging? I feel like it's just getting straight like oak. They do a lot of, they blend, you know what I'm saying? A lot of blending, and if you keep up with them, God, my nose hurts. Probably a freaking crayon stuck up there. If you watch the videos, he explains a lot of like what they do in the blinds, and one of the challenges that he has is everything starts getting, I feel like, a little too oaky, because I think the heat is just too much. Wandering Mango, I'm not feeling well, so I'm going to go to bed. Have fun, everybody, and have a blessed Veterans Day weekend. Get feeling better. There's crap going around. Miss Wrench has been sick for the past 3 or 4 days. Like, just donezo. So, something's going around. Wash your hands, people. Give it a little song. Doorbell ring. Evans and Pike just showed up. Let's go. I'm too tired to get off the couch and pour something. What? Come on now. You sound like a dang Air Force person. It's a right kind of night. Pickle? I feel like I missed a couple of these stories. I was scrolling and making sure I didn't miss any. I'm trying not to miss the story. If I miss a story, just go ahead and copy and paste it back. I love reading all you guys. Wise guys too. Never get sick. Are you telling us just like, how about you just don't get sick? Never get sick. Just don't do it. Joe Dickinson's drinking some Peerless Rye. There you go. Gandy Road. All right. Let me see. Let me grab this. Let me make sure I got the bourbon flight list here. I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna see if there's instructions in there. Bourbon flight. No. It's just the flight. So there's no, it's just, we're just gonna do what we do. Glacé. I'm scared. That's White Dog. So we're safe. This is not poison. Well, I mean, I guess it is poison. This isn't vodka or something. What's up, Adam Shelton? It's extremely buttery. Extremely buttery. Butter, corn. White Dog. Cheers. Whoa. What is that? It's almost smoky, like peat or something. Is this tequila? It's buttery. What is that? Is that tequila? Is tequila like that? What's that stuff? What's the smoky tequila? I don't know what the heck that is. Now I'm scared. Now I'm scared for the rest of this. Mezcal. Is this mezcal? It says bourbon flight. It can't be mezcal. Bourbon flight. It is the weird White Dog. Agno Bondoho. Bondoho. That pour looks extremely odd. It does. Henry Turner, what up, Wrench? Just had some Garrison Cowboy Bourbon, 149.9 proof. Let's go. Thank you for your service. Cheers, buddy. And some hazmat. Let's go. Granddad and Dad were Army. I went Air Force on Dad's advice. You are a wise man. That tastes freaking weird. I'm gonna be straight up. That does not, I got that Maker's Mark White Dog over there. This is, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Really throwing me for one. All right. Let's go on to Glass B. That's freaking bourbon. I don't know what that is. That's probably some craft white dog. It's weird. That is weird. It smelled like white dog and then it tasted like goddamn smoky. It has a slightly peaty. Tequila Ocho? Widow Jane? See? I don't know. I have no clue. Throw it out. There's no way that's tequila. But if this is the bourbon flight, it's got to be white dog. Whatever this is extremely cherry. Very fruity. Red fruit. It's almost, that is so freaking cherry. It's almost medicinal cherry. It's got to be Buffalo Trace right there. Where's my pen? I need a pen. We got to write stuff down. I'm going to write it on the back of the answers here. All right. A is weird, smoky, buttery on the nose for sure. I like the nose of that. I like the nose of this better than I do not like the way that tastes. I'm sorry. It is peaty or something. Smells great though. Does not smell like that's a thing. I don't know. I thoroughly enjoy the smell. And then you taste it and it's like, I don't know. Help. Help me. White Dog isn't technically bourbon until it hits New Oak. So therefore, this could be anything according to the rules. Makers can have a medicinal cherry note too. Yeah, there's other note I get on Maker's Mark though that helps it stay. I say that and I miss Maker's Mark all the time. It really makes me think like it's an Eagle Rare or something. It's medicinal. Cherry, fruity, medicinal. High West or Buffalo Trace White Dog? There's no way that's Buffalo Trace White Dog. High West? I already read that. Barton sometimes has that cherry. I don't know. This is so cherry. Like, it's extreme cherry. Could the first one be Irish Poitin? What is Poitin? Poitin? I'm telling you, it smells buttery. That makes sense to me. The taste is for sure has some sort of peat or something. I was thinking Calumet 15 or 16 says Adam. I don't know if this one's that aged though. I was holding it up as if the color would be indicated. The color that my camera captures and the color that I'm seeing with my eyeballs is different. Everything's slightly darker Like this. Look how dark that. Russell's can be cherry too. Yeah, the more I'm smelling it, the less I'm thinking it's buffalo. Just that first thing, it was so medicinal, and I got that sort of medicinal thing on my E.H. Taylor small batch. Very medicinal. It's really not as spicy though. Like I would argue like that's not wild turkey. It's almost like a lack of spice. That could be Weller. Weller maybe. Eagle Rare maybe. I don't think that's Barton. I'm gonna keep moving on, and we can come back and answer some of these question marks I'm leaving. Puccini, Irish Moonshine. Kathy Huey, what's up, Kathy? See, I don't. I usually get blackberries or raspberries from Barton products. There's something, when I say medicinal, there's something on that that almost turns it that bitter, like, makes you make that face, you know? I saw a keg of Fireball at the liquor store today. Did you buy it instantly? Yes, sir. I'll take all of those. It's no big deal. Glass C. I like these sort of blinds where there's no rhyme or reason. I feel like he just sent me 6 pours from his collection and just said, "Get, like, have at it." I like those type of blinds where it's just like, throw a dart at 6 random bottles and send it to someone and be like, "Hey, just drink these." See what happens. See, this one I'm getting a little more, like, B is straight sweetness. And then this one I'm actually getting some sort of graininess. I'm getting corn and freaking field. I smell this and I'm envisioning the truck load of corn unload. Hey kids, don't throw darts at bottles at home. Just don't listen to me. See, I don't know what that is. That is the most stereotypical bourbon. I feel like, and I might put my foot in my mouth when I say stuff like this, but it's kind of like that, whatever that is right there is like, that's what you expect when you go and spend $25 on a bottle of bourbon. It's that. It's got to be that. I can't wait for this to be like one of our picks or something. It smells like maybe just an Elijah Craig. Maybe it's an Elijah Craig pick. I'm gonna write that down because that just came to me. It's in that like $25, $30 range. That's what it smells like to me. Hey, we got a newbie in the house. The Bloody 81. Cheers, everyone. First time here. I believe I saw you comment on the video, one of my videos today. So, everyone, welcome the Bloody 81 on in here. Cheers. Shenanigans. Go get you something in your glass. Hang out. We're doing a blind right now. We're doing a blind. 6 bottles. Right off camera here. And remind everyone, there is a giveaway tonight. Smoke Wagon. Private select. This is store pick. Local store of mine. In a purple bottle. Smoke Wagon. There you go. I haven't guessed proofs. I need to go to proofs. I'm going to say 90 on the last one, tentatively. And maybe... that could be Elijah Craig. Now it's in my head. I'm thinking 94. Still lower, though. Seems lower. I've heard that the barrel-rested Fireball isn't that bad. We're gonna have to test that. Gonna have to test that. Yeah, I'm thinking just I'm gonna write down my notes of that is a Bourbon's bourbon. Bourbon's bourbon. It does, it maybe, what if it's not that? It could be 1792. It's got this graininess that I've gotten similar notes on like an Elijah Craig small batch, a Barton 1792 small batch. Maybe it's 1792 small batch. Maybe. I don't know. Cheers from the field. How do we enter the giveaway? I need to redo the thing. These giveaways are like everything. It's raffled. Every 5 is 1 entry. And so far, Wilmington's the only person that's entered. So he's going to win. Let me retype this. And then we just randomize and then select one of you. So 1 entry you can literally win. Smoke Wagon. Store pick. And then let me do this. Because I'm gonna pin this. I want to pin this. And what we're going to do, I'm gonna actually copy the link. This is the better way to do it. Mega chat or super chats are totally welcome. I don't care, but if you want your money to go to the person and not the YouTube, you can use this. Or just not enter at all and just leave a good old like and enjoy the video. Enjoy some shenanigans. All right. Get this Italy music off here. All right, now we're back. Major Zero's in there. Celebrating 1656 subscribers today. Let's freaking go. Cheers, buddy. You're entered. And a raise a glass. Major Zero, 1656. Where are we? Glass D. We're halfway through the first round of this flight. So far on the nose, this one's my favorite. I'm gonna write it down already. Favorite nose so far. That smells great. Much darker than the other ones. I guess that's why I'm really liking it. It's darker. Young Pie, cheers on the stream. I'm at work, but I love you. Cheers, buddy. Okay. Man, I might say something. Is this might be a daggone Dickel? That's not a Dickel. I think this is the highest proof so far. It's much spicier than the other ones. There's something on that palate, though. No. Could be a Knob Creek, maybe? Shoot. Shoot! That's good. Whatever this is, it's my favorite so far. Higher proof. See, that's the thing. I don't think Dickel gets that hot. It had a Dickelness. I think I was tasting some age, like some sweet age, and I get that on a good Dickel. That might be dang 120 proof. Mr. Hormax, $5 super chat, and Chris Jenkins. Happy Veterans Day. Cheers, buddy. Thank you, both of you. You're both entered. I'll keep track of this crap. I'll go and enter you guys. I have all of your stuff right here on my mini feed. So cheers that you guys are entered. Peter White. So this Peerless Double Oaked Bourbon is very tasty, just a tad bitter, but that is expected. There we go, Russell. Is it Russ L, and I just called you Russell, or is it Russ? But he used the tip, the freaking fireworks. And wise guys too. Trev, you're the best. Do freaking love you. It's just Russ. It's Russ L. Hey, but when you get drunk, you're Russell. Kind of it's chocolatey and a little nutty. And I feel like there's some age to this. Dylan, hello Trev. Good to see you, dude. Saul, Simper, Phi, Crayon's coming down range, baby. Shoot. Whatever this is, it's my favorite so far. It's gotta at least be 9. At least 9. How about that? L is for Luca. New wrenches tonight. JH. Like, you mean the fireworks, or like you? Did you get new wrenches? Are you the diamond wrench now? I did change the fireworks. I did change the fireworks to be some little red, white, and blue wrenches. Oh, JH, 1 year tonight. And there's Chris Jenkins. He said, I want the fireworks. Cheers, dude. Yeah, D is my favorite so far. Let's move on. I'm going to get through them, and then I'm going to go back through them. I want my initial thoughts. So far, winner. They just keep getting better. The heck was that? Gene Brand. What the heck was even that? Let's go. Happy Veterans Day. You found out how to use the little, this freaking thing. I'm gonna replay that. I wonder if it will play your picture. It does. This one smells pretty good too. Different. They've all been different. I did not mean to do that. So I guess if you click the stream link, you can do stuff like that. Again, I really feel like so far I'm not sensing a trend at all. Maybe once we get through this, we will. But it seems like this blind has been just I just picked bottles and sent them. I don't know if that's just because we're coming off the heels of D. It drank much softer, maybe too soft. Too soft. Maybe if we go the other way. It really did. This might be a rye. No, it's bourbon. Maybe all the bottle names have something to do with war, fighting. He didn't send this for this stream. In fact, they all have Halloween stuff on them. So I think he was just sending them for whenever. I don't know. It's much lower proof than D. It's literally, we went from freaking 120 down to 100 or lower. I don't know. It's not bad by any means. It just drinks, like, compared to D, I don't think it holds a match to it. Josh Randall, what's up, Josh? And Rage Quit 42. Drinks too flaccid. Flaccid, just like Josh Randall. Good to see you. Again, remember, if you know a veteran, you are a veteran. Leave a story down below. We'll get into some of my stories later. I'll let you guys ask those questions. I'll give you some funny stuff. East Coast LQ reviews. Cheers, bro. Good to see you, John Garcia. New guy here, everyone. Welcome the new guy, John Garcia from Castro Valley, California, with Richie Z. So you're really not that new. If you're with Z, you're not new. You're just like an extension of the family. So it's John's birthday weekend. He's gonna be partying. Welcome, new nerd. Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe the only thing you're new at is being a nerd. Now you're officially a nerd. You have any flaccid stories? I mean, yeah. I'm not going to admit that. Dang. Let's go to F. I feel like this is the darkest one so far. As in, that's it. This is the last one in the blind. Oh yeah. That is dark. I feel like this has been the most random flight. None of them have tasted like each other. I do not know what this is. It almost has like a coffee note. Dark. It's not aggressive. Like a sweet chocolate, like a I don't know, like a coffee, like a tiramisu. In 10 more years, people will start listening to you. Duke Miguel, $10 super chat. Cheers to those who serve. Cheers, buddy. Cheers from Vegas. Is it made with bits of real panther? It's Sex Panther. It's made with bits of real panther. I know what that is. What's up, Anthony? Bourbon neophyte. Here's all you magnificent whiskey nerds. Good to see you, dude. There's something about E. There's a molasses note on that. So it's kind of coffee-esque. Molasses. Very strange. Like, that's got to be something craft or Texas or some weird maple barrel thing. I don't know. It's definitely strange. Definitely strange. I think I have a clear winner of this flight. And then I don't even freaking know what the other ones are. Again, I don't know if he even wanted me to guess anything about him, but that's what we do here. Just try and guess everything there is to know. When we find out, I'm gonna rank them. They're weird. Some of these are weird. This makes me want to have some Dukes of Hazmat when I get home, as you should. Hazmat is always the answer. Hey, speak of the devil. Richard Z! Speaking of Panthers, I'm going to a Steel Panther show in December. Still Austin. There's no way that... Are you saying what you're drinking? What is everyone drinking again? Drop down below. War stories. What you're drinking. Or your guesses. And start getting your freaking... I'll give some story time later. Knob Creek pick here. Maybe some weird balcones. You know... It very well could be something like that. Wilmington's drinking tea. This is what happens when you get sick. Evan Shake, $15 mega chat. Sienta est letales. I don't know what that means. But, toujours prêt. Emily. Weird is good. This is something that I feel like... I don't think I've ever had this. Don't think I've ever had this. I think that Balcones, I mean, I don't know if it is Balcones, but I think that's a good, I think that's a right direction for what that is. There's something going on with that. Coffee, molasses, in that molasses note, oh, maybe even a black licorice, which I get on some of those Texas iron root, stuff like that. Not a Still Austin. I don't get notes like this on Still Austin. I get notes like this on maybe some weirder, obscure, crafty stuff, and stuff like iron root, balcones, stuff like that. So very well could be one of those. That's a good freaking guess. I don't know what that means, but it's provocative. It gets people going. Toujours prêt. Kyle Whippert. I ate a gummy and can't move right now. Here, I'll go ahead and demonstrate Kyle. Except for I can type. Am I right? Did I get it? Big Bourbon Guy, $15 mega chat. Have a great Veterans Day. Cheers to everyone who served. Again, every time someone says Happy Veterans Day, we are all raising a glass. Drinking coffee and waiting for my son's class to end. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock where you're at. I forget. Let's go back through them. I'm pretty sure that's a good guess. Let me write that down. Balcones. Iron Root. Probably a Balcones. Iron Root. I don't really... Are they even a thing anymore? Texas. There's something about this one, glass E. We're going backwards now. We just had F is the Balcones one. E, there's something that reminds me like a Smoke Wagon rye or something. This might be a barely legal rye. It's very sweet, but it's still more spice than I would expect. What's up, Tommy motherfriggin' dude? Outside the star, I'm already half hammered. What's up, nerds? About time. We're completely sober. Knowledge is deadly. It's my squadron saying. Okay. Toujours prêt was my unit's saying. It was on our patch, which means always ready. Toujours prêt, which I guess comes from, that's the French saying, and I think that it was adopted because the 2nd Dragoons freaking fought alongside the French. Them fools, it's funny how the cavalry units work. Them fools went from riding horses as dragoon soldiers, which a dragoon soldier is a cavalryman who would dismount their horse and go fight, and then come back and hop on the horse. So they would fight on the horse, they would hop off the horse, they would go fight as an infantryman, and then they would come back to the horse. And it's kind of funny because that's exactly what we would do, except for our horse is now a freaking tank. That's all of our tactics. We're just like roll up in a striker, guys dismount and go fight, and then you come back to the tank and we drive off. Having a Doc Swinson's cast strength cognac finish. Now we are talking. There, I have that one. The cognac. The bloody. I have to bounce with the crew. Today is the Marine Corps' birthday. Have a great night, everyone, and cheers again. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Veterans Day. Go freaking party. Trev, you have the best military stories. Let's go. I got some stories. I wouldn't say I have the best ones, but I got some funny ones. See, going back this way, I wrote down that was too soft. But I think it was just coming off the heels of that, because coming this way, it's spicy. It's drinking very much like a low. This is either a spicy bourbon or it's a low rye. That's just what I'm feeling about it. I'm not actually going to guess what these are. We're just going to find out. I'm going to just say everything I can about them and then find out what they are and see if I'm close. Prescription bourbon, what's up, dude? DMC? Oh yeah, D. I love D. I love it. It's so big. Going back that way? Going back that way It's maybe drinking more like a Barton. Like a Calumet or something. Dude, I went from freaking Knob Creek to now Barton. I want more. Just picked up a WB Saffle, looking forward to see if it's worth it. I want to know what you think. I have one of those too. I like it. I think the price, like everything about it's like, how much did you pay for it? I think mine was like $60 or something. It's not, I don't think it's better than Rare Breed. I'm always comparing stuff. Barn door. How do you change the taillight on a striker? I didn't think anyone would remember that story. The only true damage that I've done to a $3 million freaking military vehicle is I backed the striker. The taillights are on like the back of the car, the back of the tank is perfectly square. And then like the taillights are kind of like they're off centered. You know what? Like you can hit them. There's like a metal cage around it and they're like protruding. And I backed straight into a tree, but just the taillight and that thing, the whole metal cage just wrapped. It completely destroyed the thing. Wasn't my fault. I couldn't see. There was a guy. He was like, "Yep, you're good. You're good. You're not good. Stop. Whatever, dude." Everything gets compared to Rare Breed eventually. $54. I mean, yeah. Trev, brother, you know I'm drinking Knob Creek 9-year good juice. Guy Davis, of course. Guy Davis is either drinking Knob Creek or he's drinking freaking 1920. I know Guy. Guy's an Old Forester guy. What's up, Paul P? Again, Paul P, the maker of this here flag that you can't see. I'm gonna stick with it. That's gotta be Knob Creek or something. That's nutty, chocolatey, aged. D is my favorite. I will say, D is the winner tonight. I don't even need to go through these other ones to know that. D is by far my favorite. Going to C, drastically different from the first time I smelled it. I was calling this Elijah Craig, 1792. I might still stick with it. But I also don't know. Very light in color. This has got to be just like a... My face in the background. That's got to be like a standard. It's good. It might even be my second favorite. It's just good. They're just downright good. To all our vets, from the deepest part of my heart, thank you for standing on the wall for the rest of us. Paul P, cheers, man. I'll get into my speech later once I get drunk and we start getting in the feels, but really do appreciate you guys for sure. I have my speech. This music is too aggressive. I feel like I need to be grilling a steak. Do I need to turn it down a little bit? Or you just want steak? I cooked some steak last night. Do any of the Wrench Nerds use an app to catalog their bourbon collection? I have been looking, but nothing excites me. Any thoughts or suggestions? That's a good idea. Can anyone answer this? Because I have so many, I need to I want to catalog everything I have just so I know. I want to be able to like randomize what I have. It's not that I want to catalog it. I want it to be on paper to where I can randomize. I can like, I have them on paper. So, what's up, B. Bauer? Cheers, man. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for my freedom. Cheers, buddy. Get something in your glass, B. Bauer. Gosh dang it. Catalog schmatalog. Trebby Filsies. Get drunk? I'm not drunk at all. Go to B. This very well, going back this way, could be Maker's Mark. Very cherry, and now I'm getting that caramely thickness of a Maker's. Do you think that B is Maker's Mark and C is 1792 small batch? Because those are the two bottles that I could not guess. And I lost because of that. I don't know. I'm the one tasting it, not you guys, but now I'm feeling it. I swear to God, if that is what that is, I'm going to be pissed. Because I still am not... I am not confident in that guess either. That could easily be freaking Eagle Rare or something. In a blind, I don't know. Okay, there's some apps. Whiskey Base, Booze app. Oh, staying around freezing, which is perfect to dump snow about 20 inches the last couple. Where, Andrew? So, okay, wait. Andrew, you're in Alaska. I was about to say, where the heck are you? But I remember you saying you were in Alaska. It's currently 50 degrees out right now. It was 81 yesterday, or the day before. It rained all day yesterday, and now it's 50. Arkansas, 81 one day, 40 the next. F you. It's like whatever. We do whatever we want here. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I don't know which one I like better though, to be honest. The Maker's guy not knowing if he likes Maker's better. If that is what it is, it's gotta be. Gotta be. This could very well just be regular Maker's Mark. I think Atlanta weather is just a day or two behind you. Well, it's coming, baby. Andrew Norris, happy Veterans Day trip. Cheers, buddy. Same weather here in Indiana. So it's like everywhere. Everyone's like, yeah, just typical Indiana weather. Yeah, it's the whole, half the goddamn country sucks. The whole country sucks if you think about it. Freaking Andrew, 20 inches of snow. I was in freaking Russia and I didn't even see that crap. Ridiculous. This has to be Maker's. It's soft. I was starting to go, I even wrote down Weller. That's got to be a weeder. B has got to be a weeder, if anything. And if that's not Maker's, then it would be a freaking Weller. I feel like it's too medicinal to be Maker's, but it could be Weller. I think my order, I think I have my order. I'm not retasting that. I just like Memphis, we're at Memphis. Major Zero, what? I haven't been to Memphis in a bit. I need to come hang out with Donnie and them, but next time we're up there, we should all get together, the Memphis crew. You guys got a lot more bourbon than where I'm from. Arkansas Highway Patrol videos for the win. Where are you watching those? There's a couple Arkansas police videos that went viral. They're freaking, like, I watched them and I'm not surprised at all. It's like, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Of course, that's here. Even the weather in Vegas is not great. Shorts weather ended 2 weeks ago. Here's the thing, man. I'm a guy, I like seasons. So when it's cold, I want it to be cold. If it's freaking Thanksgiving, I want it to be cold. Christmas, I want it to be cold. I can put up with the cold. I like that. But I hate when it goes from, oh yeah, it's 90 on Thanksgiving Day, and then it's 20 the next day. No, pick one. That's what pisses me off. I would rather be freezing cold or burning hot. Don't flip-flop. Mrs. Paul P. So the better P. Happy Farai, everyone. Farai. Trev, you can't handle the cold. No. I got some stories about the cold. I'll tell you some more military stories about the cold. James B! Did you know that there are only 2 escalators in the entire state of Wyoming? And they're both, I bet they're in the same place. It's the only mall in Wyoming. Let me guess. Yeah, D's my favorite by far. Let's find out what these are, shall we? I went ahead and looked at everything. I couldn't have been more wrong. Let's find out what these are. Very good spread of things. I think the spread is what makes it so freaking difficult. 1, glass A, I put it last place, it's White Lightning. It is Virginia White Lightning. Technically not bourbon, I know. He says maker proof, question mark. It's got to be Virginia. It's got to be John J. Bowman, considering glass B, which I said was Buffalo. I was saying that's Buffalo Trace. It's cherry. Is it Weller? Is it Maker's Mark? No, it's John J. freaking Bowman. Single barrel, 100 proof. I guessed around 90 proof. This is John J. Bowman. I should have known. I should have gone with Buffalo Trace, but the John J. Bowman, I think they put it through a copper pot still. So I think that's where it kind of starts throwing you off. It's like, is that Buffalo Trace? I don't think so. It's because it's Buffalo Trace and a copper pot still. John J. Bowman nailed it. It throws you off. In a blind, John J. Bowman throws you off. Third place, which I picked was my second favorite of the night, by the way, is a Remus Straight Bourbon store pick, which is kind of insane because that tastes nothing, absolutely nothing like my Remus pick. They couldn't even be, they couldn't be. This, basically the same proof, 114.2. Mine's 114.2. They're not even the same thing. That's is it? No. I actually see similarities now. I'm an idiot. Mine's still drastically different. Oh yeah. Mine has this weird freaking fruit. Fruit. This one doesn't have fruit. Am I sick? I think I have COVID. You have a Remus pick? No. Yes, I have a Remus pick. The Nerds and Turds do not have a Remus pick. Natalie's and Buster's, but remember, I'm a tater. I post hunt videos just about every day. Ooh, dude, I'm gonna have to get there. Buster's? I like Buster's. I will say they're totally different. Oh yeah. Mine, the one I have is way sweeter, way fruitier. The one David sent, definitely not like that. I would have never, ever guessed that. I also guessed the proof was so off, I suck. D1, Glass D, was my favorite of the night. By far. Clear winner. Was an Elijah Craig barrel proof. Private barrel. 9 years old, 123.9 proof. I called it spicy, chocolatey, nutty. It's just great. That's a great pick. Even for 9, I was saying that's at least. What did I say? I remember saying it. I didn't write it down. I was calling it. I thought that was big Calumet or something. It had the age. Paul P. $10 super chat. Miss Paul P. Loves Smoke Wagon. Happy wife, happy life, right? Whatever she wants, she gets. And if she wins this, again, tonight's giveaway, I will say, I love this bottle. I love the clear Smoke Wagon, and I love the purple. I'm a sucker for the purple. I almost like the goddamn bottle better than I do the stuff inside. I would much rather just drink this, and you can pour whatever you want into it. Pour a bourbon wrench pick into that. The bottle is sick. Could be yours, though. It is from my local store, so you get a little local wrench in your life. We need to sweeten the pot. What could we add with that? I was looking at what kind of merch we got. There will be merch with it. Merch. And merch. Get you some glasses. I might have some spare colored glasses. I don't know how many of these I have left. I'll get with you. Whoever wins, you get your choice of glass. I'll find you some glasses I have. Shauna Marie D, count me in. All right, let's keep going. E, which was I think I put it 4th. Bardstown Fusion 6. I was calling that one a rye. I think that rye note is grain. It's got a youthfulness to it. It's not bad, but it definitely confused me. Not my favorite thing. I've never thought that about the fusions, the Bardstown Bourbon Company fusions. I think they're just too grainy for me. And then the last one, we couldn't have been more wrong. And I say we because you guys put it in my head and I was like, you know what? That actually sounds good. So it's my fault too. Nowhere freaking near what we thought it was. Shauna Marie's in and prescription bourbon. Thanks to all veterans. Cheers. Clay Monroe, busy night, so just stop by to say hello, folks. Hope everyone is doing well. Cheers, Clay. And Geoff Sayon. Howdy, Trev, just made it back. What we drinking? We are finding out what this flight was, and then we will drink whatever we want to drink. We'll move on to something else. F1. I call this one molasses, dark, coffee. We started guessing Balcones. Rabbit Hole. Derringer. This is the sherry cask bourbon, 93 proof. I'm trying to go back to it and look for that sherry. It is very dark sherry. Very dark sherry. A lot of the other sherries that I have are they're almost orangey to me. I know what the molasses is the sherry. Most finished bourbons do not have, like that dessert wine has this molasses. That actually tastes like what a freaking sherry or something would actually taste like. Whereas I think a lot of the times it doesn't pick up the actual notes. It just finishes the bourbon in a way that is bourbony or winey, grapey. That actually has sherry, which would lead me to believe there's something called a wet barrel. And a wet barrel is it's wet. It feels like that bourbon went into a wet barrel and actually got some of the freaking sherry itself into it. It's not a dried, they don't leave it out to dry. It is a freaking, we dumped sherry out of it and then we were pouring bourbon right into it. That's kind of the feel. Looking for a nice wet barrel. Richie Z, $20 count me in. 2. 1 for me, 2 for the birthday boy John G, and 1 for Shauna. You know, if Shauna wins, it came from you, Z. JH, $20 super chat. Thank you for your service and all to the veteran. Oh, that's an emoji. I was like veteran anus. On my screen, it's veterans US. David, sorry I missed the beginning of the flight. I'm at a US Marine Corps Veterans Day party in Los Angeles. Well, hey, buddy. For 1, happy Veterans Day to you. 2, I loved this flight because of how freaking random it was. I like flights like this. I want it random. Give it to me random, baby. That was fun. It really throws you off. Really, really throws you off. You have no freaking clue what's going on. Should we what should we do? Should we drink something? Do you guys want me to review something? This is where we will start telling stories. Remember, there's a giveaway. If you enter the giveaway, be sure to ask a question to make me tell a story. Okay? Make me tell a story. That's a rule for you. I have a new bottle I haven't opened. But I can also grab whatever we want to grab. It's Veterans Day, baby. That White Lightning may or may not have come from a legal... still here in Appalachia. I thought I saw you say something earlier that it's may or may not be legal. So you're telling me, hypothetically, someone could have, in theory, made this on their own personal still? Was it you, David? I mean, you don't have to answer that. Let me ask this, David. Do you think a man named David could make this? I would love to hear what went into making that from whoever, if anyone had any idea. Oh, I got a good one. So we got two back to back. Well, let me get some in my glass so we can tell these stories. We have two of them. How did you enjoy the gas chamber in boot camp and best mess hall story? And I don't even have to think about it. I have the perfect stories. I'm gonna grab something. We need to grab something to drink. If Janelle is still here, I'm drinking this. Reminder, here's your freaking Patreon plug. Our barrel picks are out, baby. Look at that sexy son of a... I bought my backup. And I've been drinking this like crazy. I'm going to drink more of it because I don't care. It's so good. All right, let's tell some stories, baby. Get some in your glass. Hit the like button. Remember, enter for the freaking bottle. And you're going to get some other merch. I think I got some exclusive stuff. You're just going to open the box and be happy. We don't mess around over here at the Bourbon Wrench. All right, let's go. Okay. Where do they go? Gas chamber. So our gas chamber experience, they would make us, so we went in there, you walk in with your gas mask, we all walk in, they fill the room with freaking gas, and then they make you take off your mask, and then we had to say the Infantryman's Creed. The Infantryman's Creed is not a short creed. So about 3 lines into this, immediately, it feels like someone's just throwing freaking pepper in my eyeballs. Snot starts profusely coming out of my face, uncontrollably. It just happens. They're laughing. They're like, nope, you gotta finish the creed. So we're in there like, I'm the defender of peace. They let us run out, and I think I've showed this on a Patreon live stream one time. I played my freaking basic training DVD. You see me, like, there's a clip of all, like, our group of people walking out, and there's me just straight up dying. Did not enjoy it. Did not enjoy it. The best mess hall story. The best mess hall story I have. It blows my mind. It was definitely early on into basic training, and as you go through the mess hall, you get your plate of food, like if they give you a tray, and you get to go to this salad bar. And it's very mechanical. Like you can't skip the salad bar. You have to walk by the salad bar. The rule was you can get one scoop of everything on the salad bar. But that's it. One scoop. I'm at the salad bar, and the kid across from me, like he's right in front of me on the other side of the salad bar. And we're walking, and he reaches for the little, it's like the plastic claw. And he reaches into the nut mix. So it's like nuts, like raisin mix. You know what I'm saying? So there's raisins, M&M's, like nuts. He reaches in and he drops it. He drops the tongs. So he reaches down in the nut mix and picks it up and gets his scoop. The drill sergeant thought that he was getting multiple scoops. So this dude comes sprinting over there and is like, "What the F are you doing? We told you one scoop, you effing moron." Grabs the nut mix tray and dumps the whole thing onto this kid's plate. And he says, "Since you're so hungry, you have to eat all of this. And if you don't eat all of this, I will get all of this back from you." So this kid takes his mountain of trail mix on his plate and goes and I don't know what happened to him. I don't know whatever happened to him. I didn't watch him. I was eating my own food. But I'm talking a pound or more of trail mix. That stuck with me. I saw that and was like, "Oh my freaking God, what is happening here? What did we get into?" I also, another good one that happened to me. I have so many good basic training stories. We got promised. Never listen to promises, people. If you get promised something, it's a lie. We got promised, because we did good, that we get to go, when we got our haircuts, there was a little ice cream shop and you get to get an ice cream. And the promise was, "We will not smoke you. We're going to let you eat the ice cream, and this is not a trap. We promise this is not a trap." So we all down this freaking ice cream, man. I got a freaking Reese's Blast. Just imagine that, Reese's Blast. I kid you not. We march back to the barracks, and our barracks is over here, and the path goes and it turns in our barracks, but if you went straight, it takes you down to the track. And here we go, we're walking, and we walk to the track. And I'm like, thought this wasn't a trap. And we get down to the track, and he goes, "Look, this isn't a trap. This isn't a trap. We're all going to sprint a lap. The first 5 people to finish are done. Everyone else will come back and we'll run another lap. The first 5 people are done. And we will do this until everyone has finished." I'm going to tell you right now, them big boys, I think this was the goal, is that the people who are bigger and didn't need to be eating a milkshake, they were going to be running freaking 7 laps. Whereas the people who can burn it off, man, we ran 1 lap and you're done. So I ran, this sounds like the Pacific episode where they eat spaghetti and run half marathon. It was just like that. I think that was a band of brothers. They were like serving up spaghetti. And then they're like, hey, it's raining today. Classes are canceled. Serve up spaghetti. And then orders have changed. Freaking 3-mile run. That's what it was. I realized there's no way I could win in the first group. So I jogged. I straight jogged the first lap because I was like, there's no way I could win. The second lap, I'm like, okay, I'm running. So I finished on the second one. Them fools were puking. I mean, they ran 7 laps. 4 laps around a track's a mile. They ran so close to goddamn 2 miles on a freaking milkshake after not eating milkshakes. I'm telling you, your guts are not used to that. If you stop eating bullcrap, 1 milkshake, dude, you are freaking crapping your brains out. It's not good. Bourbon drop and Faderade. Faderade, happy Veterans Day, dude. Faderade's one of our lovely seamen. How many recruits froze at the rappelling tower? Quite a bit. Funny story about our rappelling tower. I was on, I don't know how y'all's basic trainings work, but we had these, I forgot what they was even called. There would be a group of guys, it'd be basically like a squad of dudes selected to do duty squad. That's what we called it, duty squad. And if you got selected duty squad on that week, anytime you went to the range, they would yell for duty squad. And if you're on duty squad, you would be the one serving the meals. You would be doing all of the work and it would rotate. So you'd only do it once. Like I did it once. But I was on duty squad for the rappel tower. So duty squad, they rushed us up there and they're like, hey, yeah, you're going down this goddamn tower. And then the rest of the day, you're going to belay these people down the tower. So I got to watch every freaking person rappel down the tower as duty squad. And them fools were up there just sucking. They like people would just jump down and then there would be another guy up there like, oh, I can't. Dude, it's 30 feet. Just come down the tower, man. World War II in color, both series on Netflix is amazing. Abso-freaking-lutely. Just ordered a P&E? You mean an Evans and Pike? This is some good stuff. David Smith, $20 super chat. Count me in. You're entered, baby. I'm drinking some midwinters. What's up, Tony Mendoza? Heck yeah. Which midwinters? The Pacific War in color on the Smithsonian Channel is a must watch. I feel like all of those are definitely. I had basic training at Fort Lost in the Woods. I was OSET. What does OSET mean? An experience I'll never forget. I feel like OSET, I was OSUT, one-stop unit training. So I feel like that's something similar. So like you're there the whole time. Act 11, I believe, buddy gave it to me for 80, had 2 ounces gone. Dude, total steal. Act 11. That's this last one. That's the new one. What's up, David Goldman? Man, my teeth hurt. Cheers. Oh, thanks for your service, Trev. Cheers, buddy. What is your favorite military movie, says Fly Fisher? Oof. I would probably, if I had to pick one, definitely Saving Private Ryan. Like, hands down, bar none, Saving Private Ryan. I really like Black Hawk Down. I actually met some people from there. I think maybe that's why I grew up on that. And I also met, when I was serving, I was at airborne school and met, what was his goddamn name? Mad Max is what they called him, but I don't, it was this freaking jack black guy. So if someone knows who this guy is, I remember meeting him and he like pulled us in a room and like was talking to us about freaking Mogadishu. So I don't, crazy. I think Band of Brothers and the Pacific are literally, those series are ridiculous. I'm trying to think of some obscure ones that maybe you guys haven't watched. There's a World War II movie that I always loved, and I can never remember the name of it. It's about a medic. It follows a medic, not Hacksaw Ridge. This is older. This is like in the 90s, early 2000s, like Saving Private Ryan era, and it follows a medic. Can't remember. I love that movie though. It's a really good movie. There's also a really, really good, The Thin Red Line. No, I think that one's got, that's not it. I'm gonna look for it now. I really, really like, God dang it, I lost my train of thought. There's this movie it was on Netflix. It's a British movie. It took place in, the movie takes place in like Afghanistan or something. So it's a modern era one. And they go into a minefield. And the whole movie is these fools like in a minefield. That was a really good movie. Here it is. It's called When Trumpets Fade. When Trumpets Fade. World War II movie. Love that movie. No, it's another World War II movie. Great movie. Great movie. Little cheesy. You know, there's some scenes in there that's definitely Hollywood bullcrap, but I grew up on that movie. Great movie. When Trumpets Fade. Early 2000s World War II movie. Fury was great. Fury was pretty brutal. There were moments in that made me pretty uncomfortable. The whole scene with the German girl scene. They Shall Not Grow Old by Peter Jackson is the best World War I footage I've ever seen put together. I'm gonna have to watch that. Full Metal Jacket. Come on. Come on. I will say, Full Metal Jacket, after you get past the basic training scene, it becomes like to me, just a whatever movie. The basic training scene with Lee, what is it, Lee R. Ermey or whatever? Rest in peace. Fan-freaking-tastic. How about All Quiet on the Western Front? Another very good movie. What's up, Raymond? Radia. That's a good one too. Very long, but very uncomfortable. It shows a different perspective of World War I for sure. I liked it. I liked it a lot. And then The Hurt Locker, again, one of those movies. I feel like The Hurt Locker is so boring, yet so not boring. It genuinely feels like, bro, this is war. This was war. This is like, welcome to it. But it was so realistic to me on some of the scenes. It was so realistic that I was like, I like this. In American Sniper, I love the story to it. Again, I feel like it was a kind of Hollywooded. But the whole story of Chris Kyle and stuff with it's very well documented. Freaking Jocko was the task unit commander for that deployment, so he talks about it all the time. So I guess maybe that's why I watched that movie and I'm like, I actually know a little more like about what's going on. I've heard someone talk about it. Zero Dark 30, love that movie. The action scene, if you guys have not seen Zero Dark 30, I don't know how accurate, because there's been some pretty conflicting stories about who killed bin freaking Laden. And we're not going to discuss that here because we all have our own thoughts and opinions. But there are people out there who say, I killed bin Laden, and they write a book about it. And then there's speculation that they weren't the one. I will say, I read the book that Zero Dark 30 was that action scene. Spot, it could not have been more accurate to like what a mission is like. When the SEALs raid the compound in that movie, it's like it gives me I have anxiety watching that crap. I never understood it. I never understood, like, you listen to freaking, you can't listen to fireworks? What do you mean? I love explosions. Yes, No Easy Day. I read No Easy Day. That's the book. That scene is literally like verbatim of No Easy Day. No Easy Day was written by Mark Owen. Our issue is that, what's the guy's name? I can't even think of the dude. There's a guy who was like, yeah, it's me. I am Mark Owen. I think that might just be a cover. That ain't him. I don't know. There's some speculation in the world of this stuff. But yeah, it's insane. Zero Dark 30, yeah. Martin Sheen was just perfect. Apocalypse Now. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Hamburger Hill. I love the freaking Vietnam era movie. Hamburger Hill is a classic. Another one I love, We Were Soldiers. Again, very Hollywood. Like the amount of times a Vietnamese soldier is just sprinting towards people and then they just get mowed down. Like it's kind of silly. Like they're like 3 feet away from you and they're just like right there and there's some silliness in that movie. I will say another basic training story. You guys love my stories. We had a drill sergeant once and it was like a Sunday. And when it's Sunday, there's only like one drill sergeant there, right? All the other ones go home. One drill sergeant there, I remember his name to this day, Drill Sergeant Dannison. He calls us all down into the company area, and he goes, all right, we're doing a class. We're going into the classroom, and it's like 10 o'clock at night. So I'm like, what do you mean we're doing a freaking class? We're supposed to be going to bed. He marches us into this goddamn freaking room, and he gets on stage and he goes, there's no class tonight. I heard one of you say you've never watched We Were Soldiers. That is the most un-American thing I've ever heard. Tonight, we're watching this movie and none of you are going to say a word. You're going to sit there and you're going to watch this movie. And he played We Were Soldiers on the freaking screen. Stuck with me forever. Made us watch that movie. Enemy at the Gates? That's a good movie. With Jude Law? Rob O'Neill, that's who it is. Rob O'Neill's the guy who says he killed bin Laden. I think there's some talks in the, I don't know. I couldn't imagine him just saying that. He was there. I feel like he just taking the blame. Like, yeah, I'll say I killed him, so the dude who actually killed him can be out of the spot. I don't know. It's weird. I don't understand. Like, I don't know if I don't think he did. My 6th grade teacher was a drill sergeant. Best teacher ever, really. Did they act like a drill sergeant? The Boys in Company C is a primo Vietnam movie. The bus arriving in the Puerto Rican drill sergeant is the best. I haven't seen that. The Boys. Ooh, that came out right after Vietnam. I'm gonna have to watch that. It's got great ratings. I'm gonna have to watch that. What's up, Bourbon of the Week? What's up, Chris? Do push-ups. Nerd Behind Enemy Lines was a classic. Is that the one with freaking Owen Wilson? All right, hold on. This is where the stream turns into we're just gonna talk military for a little bit before we get out of here. But remember, I'm gonna go pee. You guys go get you a glass of whiskey or go wherever you want. Whatever. You can hang out here. You can go wherever. Get you a refill. There's a giveaway. We're gonna run this giveaway until I decide to end. And love you. I'm gonna go pee. I think I missed David Easterling's super chat earlier. Happy Veterans Day to all my favorite crayon eating, ground pounding, puddle jumping nerds out there. A special happy 248th birthday to all my Crayola munching Marines out there. Go Navy. Oh. Go Navy. Patton is pretty much a perfect movie. Someone asked, what's your opinion of Patton? I literally took that as, it was ASMR whiskey. I literally took that as like my opinion of Patton himself. One more pour of the blind speaks, baby. We're gonna have to end after I drink this. We're gonna have to pour something good for all the veterans. Then I'll give my speech. I'll give my speech to all of those who are still here. Black Hawk Down, so good. Unbroken. That's a good movie. I don't think a lot of people know about that movie. That's the one. That's about the guy, the bombers who get shot down, and then they're freaking in a Japanese goddamn labor camp. Brutal movie. Ooh, here's another movie, kind of cheesy, equally as fun. Wind Talkers with Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage in a World War II movie. It's a fun movie. They're battling in the Pacific. He's a Marine in the Pacific. Rambo? I would say, here's my thoughts on Rambo. I think my personal favorite Rambo might not. You guys grew up on the earlier Rambos, but Rambo #4, the one that came out in like 2009 or something, best Rambo by far. I'm just going to throw that out there. I would say the second one Is it First Blood? Where's the one where he's like hiding in a cave? Is that First Blood? They got that special forces captain looking for him and he's in that freaking cave. That would be my second favorite. So, okay, that was First Blood? Yeah. First Blood second to me. Rambo 4? Rambo 4 is brutal. Brutal. So good. Like, if you have not watched that movie, you need to just change your life. Bourbon Dojo, shalom, all cheers, all vets. Good to see you, man. Red Dawn. Red Dawn. Isn't there like a remake of Red Dawn? I'm thinking of the original, but I thought there was a new one. It has freaking Josh Peck. Letters from Iwo Jima. That's a good one. Letters from Iwo Jima. And there was another one, Flags of Our Father. Flags of Our Fathers. Both of those movies basically about, well, I don't know, it's Flags of Our Fathers might be Okinawa. Where did they raise the flag? I think that was Okinawa when they raised the flag. Both movies, World War II, Islands in the Pacific, must-watch movies. You gotta watch those. So it was Iwo. So they're both Iwo Jima? Whatever. Both movies, must-watch. Must-watch movies. Definitely must-watch movies. Let's grab something good. Okay. Why was I thinking... I was thinking Okinawa because I was listening to a podcast the other day and literally it was an older podcast. It was a guy who was there was on the podcast. Dude's freaking like 95 on this. Crazy. What do you guys want? What do you guys want? Tell me something good. Top shelf. Top shelf. The Patriot. That's a good one. The Patriot, I mean, I wouldn't, it's not an accurate, like, freaking Revolutionary War movie, but it's good. Glory was a good Civil War movie. I liked, I actually recently watched Gettysburg. It's only 5 hours freaking long. Pretty cheesy at times, not gonna lie, like, I don't know, I'm the type of guy, I don't know, I kind of love the brutality. Like, I love the realness. You watch The Pacific, you watch Saving Private Ryan, man. Dude gets blown in half. That's war. We're not gonna sugarcoat this crap. You watch something like Gettysburg, and it's like the classic, you get shot and they throw the gun up in the air. You know, but very historically accurate, especially with the scenes where they filmed that movie. Very historically accurate to Gettysburg. Great movie. Great movie. You just got to know that going in. It's kind of cheesy if you're like me. Cheesy. Russell's 13? I don't have a Russell's 13, unfortunately. Look at all you guys. Who do you think I am? I don't have Coy Hill. I don't have Russell's 13. I was obsessed with Gettysburg. Loved the movie. It was like 4 hours. It's so freaking long. It's like you literally sit there and watch this whole movie, and then you're like, man, this is a great movie. How much is left? We're halfway. What do you mean? Courage Under Fire. I don't know what that is, to be honest. It's got Denzel Washington. War action. A U.S. Army officer Despondent about a deadly mistake he made, investigates a female chopper commander's worthiness of a Medal of Honor. Interesting. According to this little trailer I'm watching, it looks like Desert Storm. I have to watch it. Heck yeah. I love this. I love these movies I've never seen. I will definitely be watching Napoleon. What is that? A Few Good Men. I've seen that. I watched that on the plane ride home from Italy. We'll do a little Elijah Craig. Mainly because this is the C923. I was starting to lean towards that, considering the winner of tonight's blind was an Elijah Craig barrel proof. So, have you seen the SEAL Team TV show? I'm gonna be honest, man. I actually haven't watched that TV show. What did I watch? I'm an idiot. There's a guy who was on the Sean Ryan show, and I think he's been on a couple different podcasts lately, but he's an actor on that show, but he's on the SEAL Team show, but I'm pretty sure he was Delta. So he's a Delta Force guy who is now playing Navy SEAL on a TV show. What was his name? Something Gray. Anyway, he has some podcasts. So yeah, I've been interested in watching that show. I have not actually watched it. Go Tell the Spartans a Vietnam movie. Wigmaster says C920 worth 100. I don't want to say yes, because I feel like that's how this crap gets ramped up. You know what I'm saying? Let me answer it this way. Would I be mad if I spent $100 and this is what I'm drinking? No. $70-$80, that's what I pay for these. I would pay this all day long, and I would go buy 2 extras. That's how I'm going to actually answer it. I would buy 2 extras of this bottle. I don't think they need to start upping the price. I think if they start keep pulling bull crap like this, 13 years, 7 months, and then what's the next release? What is A124 going to be? Is it going to be 11 years? Is it going to be 12 years, 2 months? What is it going to be? I feel like whatever they put right there is going to justify, or not justify, it's going to determine how crazy people are for this. I think especially after this one being 13, 7 months and it is this good, people are going to start looking at it. Well, if they put out an 11-year, F that. They put out a 14-year, oh my God, it's even better. It's going to be even harder to get. That's why I don't like them doing this. I don't like them doing that. And I think they're learning this whole hype train thing. I think they are realizing the hype. And they're going to start playing into that. Just saying. The 11-month of this year, again, I did a video. I did a ECBP of 2023 video. The 11-year one, hands down, no, not even close, was the worst batch of the year, comparatively. This one was so much freaking better than the 11-year age-stated B523 that it makes you wonder, what are you doing? I mean, I don't know if you guys think about it like I do. I feel like they're up to something. They're going to keep doing crap like that. So, that's a long-winded answer, Wigmaster, to yes, I would, if you cannot get this bottle any other way other than spending $100, then I would just go ahead and do it for this one. Yeah, yes, I would do it. Only this batch though. Enough. I do not like overhyping things, and I don't like freaking saying to overpay for anything. That's not who I am, but I'm going to be realistic with you. If it was me and I could not get this batch and I walked in the store and it was 99 bucks, I would leave with it. Yes. I'm not going to screw with you. No, I hate giving that answer because it makes, you know, just the way it is. So Wigmaster, good luck. Go get it. What's up, Devin Patel? But then they couldn't put 12-year if they select a 10-year next year. They can do whatever they want. They can do anything they want as long as they can put the exact age right there in the middle of this stupid sticker. 11-year 5 months, 13-year 7 months, 20 years, freaking whatever the... I think they're gonna start screwing with us. Screw with me, Daddy. Daddy, chill. I saw something else. Paul P. Can we all agree that the Swick boat scene in Act of Valor was epic? Probably one of the coolest scenes ever made. So if you guys haven't seen Act of Valor, there's an initial scene, Navy SEALs being Navy SEAL. It's basically a poster child vomit fest of like, that's like a Navy SEAL commercial. But they go on this mission and they're extracting from this mission in the SWIC teams, Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewmen. They're the boat guys. They come freaking rolling up this river to rescue the SEALs on this mission. Bro. When these boats round the goddamn... I'm about to cry. When these boats come rounding the corner in that scene and it's just miniguns and just killing freaking terrorists. Dude, it literally is like... It is so freaking epic. You're like, oh my god! F them. Love it. Dude, Paul P, I'm telling, that scene gets me. Oh, god dang. Yeah, this bottle's good, guys. It's good. It's let me say this, because again, I do not want to screw with you guys. I don't know. I'm not gonna make up crap and say, oh, this is the best bottle that they've ever done. This is what I will say, and I will say it confidently through and through. This is the best release that they've done since probably C920. All of the 921s, the 922s, they've been so weak. And I've been saying that over and over and over. Every review, I'm like, this is good. I really like it, but this is not what we are used to. C919, C920, C918, B518, one of the best batches ever. All of these old school batches that people who are getting into it now, you will never get to taste that. This is the closest thing to that crap that we've gotten. And I think what I've always been saying, that stuff was 12-year age stated. but I promise you it wasn't 12 years old. They were already putting 13-year-old stuff in there. I'm telling you right now, there's no way that that crap is that good and it was 12 years old. I'm telling you. So I think them switching over to this little method of, oh, well, this is the youngest stuff's 13, 7 years. Guess what? So was C919. You just didn't tell us what was in it. Now you're telling us because it gets people hyped. You see 13 on there, people freaking freak out. This was the standard back in the day. And I think that's what pisses me off is we had this standard. You deviated from the standard. We put out all this subpar stuff and everyone was like, you're freaking dumb, Trev. You didn't try it. And then now people are trying it. And they're like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. Yes, this is what it used to be. This is what we used to get regularly on the show. Every batch was like this. I'm just saying. I think every batch was like this. And then the fact that this has a 13-year-old age statement, I bet you all of those other batches had much older stuff in the blend too. It's just like everything. Those Knob Creek picks back in the day, 15. Elijah Craig, barrel proof. Pirate bottles, guaranteed old. 14-year-old Elijah Craig, guarantee ya. Guarantee ya. Why is Trev so intense? Elijah Craig. I'm drinking Elijah Craig. Why is this the speech? Bourbon Dojo? No, this is not the speech. This is a speech. This is not the speech. Got another one for you, Trev. The AC-130 mission in COD 4. So good. Oh, Paul P. Freaking nerd. Yes. I love video games. The AC-130 mission in COD 4, so good. If you guys just want to get absolutely America'd, just go to YouTube and type in like AC-130 kills, which is kind of sadistic to say, but that I bet you that's gonna pull up the video that I'm thinking of. When you have this thermal image of like bad guys, and then all of a sudden, poof, Apaches, when they're in that freaking gun run, and it's thermal, and it's like fine wine. David Bays, cheers, Trev. And all our veterans, let's go. I just pulled up that boat scene, epic. Again, if you've never watched Act of Valor, just type in Act of Valor boat scene and then watch it. Don't watch anything else, just watch it and you'll be like, holy freaking crap. So good. I'm convinced every 2020 batch was way better than 12 years. Justin Jenkins. I feel like the older batch you go, the older it got. I bet you some of those pirate bottles, I think Kelsey Dime brought over one of those old pirate bottles. I tell you, I would fight you if you told me it was younger than 15, which is kind of crazy to say. It was ridiculous. What's up, Mr. Mom 310? Greetings from Oklahoma. Cheers. Good to see ya. When I think I don't deserve it, I think about Jesus and the fact he's perfect and he thinks that I'm worth it. Wise Guy Stu, over here on the Bourbon Ranch, we love Jesus. So, cheers. And also, Stu, you're totally worth it. I love you, Stu. Jesus does too. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start plugging in the names for the giveaway. Because it's gonna take me a minute. because I'm not done, but it's going to take me some time to plug these name-ins. So if you want to be entered, now is your time. I'll get you in. You're going to get this bottle, and you're going to get surprise merchandise. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you're just going to be happy. Probably some exclusive merch that only a couple people have. Where are you in Arkansas? You want my exact address, Major Zero? No. Right outside Little Rock. Little Rock. Call it Little Rock. I'll tell you that. Let me pull up my little giveaway document. I got shit hammered before watching Act of Valor in theaters and passed out in the middle of the movie. I actually went to the movie theaters and watched that twice. It's not, the acting is terrible. Because all of the actors in that movie are actual Navy SEALs. They're not good. The actors are not good. How do I get that? What do you mean, get that? I need the UTM coordinates, please. Just south of Tulsa here. So Mr. Mom's not far. I've been to Oklahoma a couple times. A Few Good Men, Devin, that's a great movie. Wait, A Few Good Men. That's the movie. Is that the movie with, that's Tom Cruise, right? He's like a freaking judge. I watched that. I watched that on the freaking plane home from Italy too. I watched A Few Good Men and I watched that other movie. The Spectre Angel of Death is an amazing aircraft. Laying hate to people. You can't handle the truth. This is what we're gonna, hold on. I'm gonna show you guys something. I want to show you. All right, there's that. I'm gonna find you guys a video. I want to show you guys this video. If you're here, you get to see this. If you stuck around, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna have to find it, so you bear with me. So again, the giveaway still go. We ain't ending that yet. I haven't even started. You're gonna have to bear with me because I gotta find it. I'm gonna show you guys one of the best videos I've ever. Best video ever. And this is a home video. Bear with me, I gotta look for it. Some of you have definitely seen this. I have so many videos. It's ridiculous. This is my video. This is a video of me that I took. This is a real video. Oh, I found it. Oh shoot, I don't know how this is gonna work. You guys ready? I don't know how this is gonna play. Let me mute the. This is. You guys want Veterans Day freaking stuff. Let me pull. I gotta pull up. Let me pause the music because I want you guys. I want you to hear it. I kind of want to hear it too, but I don't know how that's gonna work. Trev, are you slammered yet? No. Let's see it, Trev. That's it. So here's my video. So there's no audio. Hold on, there's no audio. No audio. Hold on. There it is. All right, you ready? So there I am. We're waiting on an ambush. I'm gonna turn it all the way up. Did you hear the sound? I couldn't actually hear the sound. It wasn't playing for me, but I could see it. So let me give you a little background, and I want to replay it so you know what the piss is going on right now. Ambush is an ambush, and what you hear in the video is the claymore going off. We set off the claymore, and I go full cyclic, which is I just stop. I do not let go of the trigger. When I stop shooting, you can hear the 240s. We have two 240s on either side of me, and them fools didn't stop. Them fools, there's nothing. Cold as piss. I was miserable. We were laying in that hide. We got in that position probably before we initiated the ambush. We were probably there for like 4 hours laying there. I knew I pulled out my phone because you can see we could see like the caravan that we ambushed like coming. So I pulled out my phone and I just hit film and I laid it underneath me. I had no idea when the claymore was going to go, and that's why in the video you see me jump because I didn't know. They just said when the claymore blows, shoot everything. So that's what you see in the video. So let's do it again. No, it's not an M60. That's a 249 saw. And I had a little nutsack on it. So only 200 rounds. A nutsack is what we called the smaller magazine belt. The smaller belt for our saw was 200 rounds. If you Google M249 saw, you're going to see this huge box that's on the saw. That's not what we used. I used the short barrel. I used it's not what the Google's going to show you. We used what was called a nutsack, smaller amount of rounds. And I had a short barrel. I used the short barrel. I didn't care how inaccurate I was. Like, I'm shooting freaking hundreds of bullets down there. You're dead. Like, you're going to die. I didn't need the accuracy. So Let's watch that again. I want to watch it again because I love this. So there I am, and you'll see me jump. You'll see me jump. It's the Claymore. Full cycles, baby. And when I pause, you'll hear the 240s. And I mean, shoot, I ran out of ammo, and I'm like, oh, this is what I do. Oh, good time. Good times. That's probably that's the only good video I actually have of me. I have some other videos. It's not of myself. I loved it, man. I hated my life. Looking back on it though, some of the coolest stuff I've ever freaking done. I need another. I'm pumped up. I don't care. Happy Veterans Day. I'm going to tone it down a little bit. Yellowstone. No, Saw. Saw. The Saw is not 7.62. The Saw is 5.56. The M240s that you heard going behind us, those were 7.62. So my Saw was a 223 5.56. And then the M240s. I think you Marine Corps guys, Saw, you were also, I don't know. I feel like you guys might have still been using an old school heavy weapon in 95. I don't know when the 240 came to be, but the 240 replaced the M60 as the 7.62 heavy weapon. And we had, for any of you guys are in here, the 240 Bravo was the original 240, and on that deployment we were using 240 Limas. Shorter stock, shorter barrel, very compact. Like everything we were doing on that deployment was very close stuff. Like I had the shorty barrel on my 249. I had the collapse. I had like an airborne stock on my Saw. Like everything we did was like close quarters crap. We were freaking clearing goddamn apartment buildings with 240s. There was a mission we went on that deployment. No joke, we were freaking doing trench clearance. I cleared a trench with my Saw. They put me up front in the trench clearing. Who has cleared a trench? What's crazy is in the war in Ukraine right now, them fools are having to clear trenches. That's a battle drill no one has had to do since goddamn World War II. It's crazy. And we were jumping into freaking trenches. With me as a machine gun. Crazy. It blows my mind. I don't think we knew what we were doing. I really feel like we were making everything up. There's no way that was safe, and there's no way that was practical. 96, we still had M60, but turned them after deployment. You guys had like the shorty M60s though. At least at that time, what was it like the M60 A3 was, or A1 was the long M60, but then by the time you guys probably had them, it was the shorty M60. Still very heavy. How was the gas after those rounds spitting? I'm going to tell you right now, the gas from an M249, it drains you. Especially on that, like if I went freaking full ambush, my nose was running every time I did that. Even if you did a burst on the saw, you really... The problem is the gas... We didn't have any cool guy stuff. We didn't have no suppressors or whatever to dissipate the gas. The gas was just floating around. And the gas, especially when it was cold, the gas would just float. And it would just, that's all I was breathing in. It's terrible. No, that footage was not from Fort Benning. That was deep. That footage was in the wilderness. We were about 45 minutes from the Russian border. 2014. I feel like people don't understand exactly what's going on in the world. You guys might know Crimea, the Crimean War, Russia invading, all that stuff, 2014. There's a lot of crap going on in the world that's not headline news. It's kind of scary to think about. Yeah, that video, I think, was taken maybe late October 2014. Late October or early November. I don't remember, but it was fall, cold as piss, Russia, 2014. Just poured some Tokai Yellowstone. What's everyone else drinking? Got to bounce. Happy Veterans Day. Raymond's probably already gone, but thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry, I just now saw that. I remember watching the Vice coverage of Crimea. I'm telling you, man, our unit was the first, we were one of the first units in an operation called Atlantic Resolve. If you Google that, I'm sure it's blown up way further now, but I don't know. I'm sure something will pop up with Atlantic Resolve. But we were the second group there, and it was a mess. It was hot and heavy. That was right in the Crimea time. So, good night, nerds. Got some bucks to hunt tomorrow. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Dram it all. How about you actually? I know you're going to be a little hungover. How about you actually shoot it where you need to? That's what I always tell my dad. I'm drinking Russell's 13. It's amazing. How did you get that bottle? Four Roses cast strength, OBSV, against the wife's wishes. You'll make up for it, brother. Justin Jenkins, another super chat. My second cousin, dad's cousin, Don Jenkins, is a Medal of Honor winner. Forrest Gump scene loosely based on his act. Really? Really? So we should Google him and see what happens. That reminds me, giveaway. I have not entered any of you guys into the giveaway. So, if you want to be entered into the Smoke Wagon plus Bourbon Wrench merch, now's the time. Click the little link in the pinned comment. Send you a chat. We'll get you in there. I have to enter everyone into the giveaway. So get entered. Happy Veterans Day. All my veterans that are in here. I freaking love you guys. All right, there we go. Wilmington, 5 entries. We're getting everyone entered. Get on in here. Again, right now, as we're doing this, leave a comment. Ask for a story. Tell me a story. Tell me what you're drinking. Tell me something that made you happy this week. Just go ahead and leave a comment while we're putting this in, because I'm going to be entering these results in. Friends with the manager at Specs. Bourbon Dojo. I have mods. I've modded people and they do such good work for me. I'm gonna have to open this up for people who want to do this for me, these giveaways. Because I hate asking people to do giveaways, and a lot of the mods I have right now can't do it. So we need to, you know, promote some people into doing this if people are willing to do so. Otherwise, I'm going to keep doing it because I can. I have the means, so I do it myself. You go to other channels, they just force other people to do it. I mean, I would love to do that. We're getting there. I'll be your Huckleberry. I'm just saying. I promote people on the spot. We're getting there, though. It's easy. Like, we didn't have that many people enter tonight. Like, you have the best chance tonight. Who wouldn't want to be the Bourbon Wrench's Wrench? Too late to enter? No, William Hall. I'm still entering the giveaway. You're not too late. It's the Bourbon Wrench. You never too late, bro. We're always going extra innings. It's a bottle of, just a reminder for whoever is here. I don't even know who's here. I love you all. Smoke Wagon Private Select from my local store. Go ahead and find exactly where I live. And I didn't need to advertise it, but whoever gets this is also going to get a little merchandise. You're going to get a little merchandise too. I don't mess around. There's William Hall. Love those wagons. I will say, here's the thing, guys. Regardless of what you think of this bottle, the bottle itself is easy. Like, I think that's the cleanest. The white and the purple in the clear bottle with the embossed bottle, easily one of the best looking bottles in the game. Like, this just looks good. I mean, you could just, you don't even need to open this. You can just sit that there. Whenever you finish this bottle, fill it up with something cheap and just lay it there. Philip, every $5 chat is one entry. So $5 is one entry. That's all you need to win. Again, Smoke Wagon and some merch. I would not, don't go over the top. Don't send me all your money. You just buy a raffle ticket. Buy one and call it good. I randomize all of this totally, so I Feeling it. Miss Paul P is really like she likes Smoke Wagon. She's like, ooh, I need that bottle. She's like, Paul P, can you win that for me? You guys have already entered. You might win it. I just put yours in. So I'm at Richie. Okay, there we go. J. I got a fancy little software here that I can just, it's so easy. I can just type your name. I can tell you how many entries you got, and then it just does it for me. We've gotten this good. David Smith. See, I can just say David Smith, 4 entries. Saul M, 1. Wilmington. And here's the thing. What's cool about this, I've already typed in Wilmington. So when I start typing his name, it just auto. I can just, oh, Wilmington's already entered. Bam, Wilmington again. 2. Another 2. It's awesome. It's awesome. Holy freaking crap. Justin Jenkins. Justin Jenkins, man, I'm going to tell you guys right now, Justin Jenkins supports this channel a lot. All of you, everyone who's still here, I recognize all of you. You guys know me. I don't want any of you to go unnoticed. I try to make all of you, like, because you guys you're always here. Every freaking one of you. Justin Jenkins is a baller. He's baller status. Every one of you are legends. He's just like, they might have a couple extra statues in Rome for Justin Jenkins. All of you got statues. Justin Jenkins probably. Oh, have you seen the copy of Justin Jenkins? Yeah, he's over there. Have you seen the real Justin Jenkins? Yeah, he's over there. You know what I'm saying? We all got statues. Justin's just got copies. Bougie. Dude's bougie. No, I freaking love you, man. Let me keep entering this. Dojo. Justin Jenkins again. Justin really trying to win this bottle. And here's the thing, guys. It's all randomized. It doesn't matter how much you give. It just increases your odds. So that's 10 entries. And then JH. US, 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 US. So I'm caught up. We're down at the bottom. I'm at JH's 3. And Tom motherfriggin' W. Traded my bottle of Smoke Wagon, so hope I win your bottle. Was it this one? Trev, you are the legend, and we are your nerds. Here's the thing, man. I friggin' love you guys. I could not imagine not doing this. Just hanging out with you guys. I don't want you to ever look at me. We're all equal in my. We're all just friends. No, Saul, you have multiple. I'm just saying when I got to you, I enter you as you go. So you have 2. I'm looking at 2. But as I enter it, I do Saul M 1. And then I keep scrolling on the giveaways, and then another one of you. It does not matter. On the spreadsheet, there will be 2 of you. I'm looking. I see you right now. You definitely have 2. So you're good. Don't worry, Saul. I might be a little tipsy, but I know what I'm doing. I'm the OG Rich. You're in. I double checked. I see Saul M. You were the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You were the 6th person to super chat, and you were also the dang 20th person. Gotcha. I gotta add Tom W. Tom. God dang it. Tom Dub 1. Easy. Now he's entered. Here's the thing. I'm going to do one more pour. And this is where I give my speech. For all of you who are still here, you get to hear the speech. Mark Immenecker, dude, do freaking push-ups. Keep entering. The giveaway is not going to end until we finish this speech. So Mark's in for 3. Happy Veterans Day, Trev, and all who serve. Mark, I freaking love you, man. You are seriously Mark Immenecker is how much I could say about all of you guys. Mark Immenecker is a gem to this community. Seriously, such a great guy. Let's pour something rare. It's Veterans Day. Half of you guys are gone. The other half of you are still here, hanging out. The people still hanging out are the people I want to hang out with. So, I'm actually going to pour this in an actual glass so I can see it. I've had this bottle for goddamn 4 years. 4 years I've had this, and that's what all I got left. 2019 is when I got this bottle. And there you go. Everyone's like, Fly Fisher, I wish I could get one. This is the only one I've ever gotten, 2019. It's 2020 goddamn 3, and I've never gotten another one. Join the club, man. It's hard to get this stuff. You just can't get it. It's good. It's good. Birthday boy still here, John Garcia. It makes you mad. Here's the most realist thing you'll ever hear. I hate on Buffalo Trace so hard, but you smell their good stuff. You smell stuff like this. You smell Stag Jr., William Lure Weller. They're so good. It's really good stuff. And it's just kind of a goddamn shame that you could go to war and lose your left nut and die, and they're not gonna serve this at your funeral. So it's sad. It's so good. It is so good. That's just the world we live in. It's the world we live in. So you can't be mad about it. It's bourbon. It's literally liquid. It's literally a beverage. Don't be upset. It's a bottle of bourbon. You know, that's all there is to it. That being said, it's delicious. All right. I keep smelling it. That's probably one of my favorite Buffalo Trace products is E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. I hate E.H. Taylor Small Batch. That's what's crazy that I love this bottle so much. It's fan-freaking-tastic. I think I like this better than Stag Junior. And I have like 12 Stag Juniors. Maybe that's why I like it more. It's good. All right, let me give you a speech. Again, reminder, we're wrapping up the giveaway. Last minute fools, it's not too late, but if you enter after this moment, you will have to drink Malort. And then you're still entered. I'll drink Malort in your stead. Speech. I personally just want to say, there's been so many of you guys who have come in here tonight and have thanked me. You've thanked all of the veterans, especially we have so many veterans in this chat alone. And you come in here and thank us, and I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, I got several things. First and foremost, you're welcome, but then get that out of your head. The next thing I want to say to you is thank you. Thank you for supporting me, for supporting all of these other veterans. Thank you for being a pillar of light to people who might not have had such a welcoming experience. A lot of veterans don't feel worthy. They don't feel like everything they've done was for nothing. And I see you guys showing up and supporting us, and I think that is what people need to see. So from my heart, I want to thank you for supporting me, but supporting every other veteran in here who may not feel as welcomed, or as they might not feel as grateful. You know what I'm saying? People don't join the military for thanks and for fame. But when you go through what you go through, and you see what you see, and you've done what you've done, and no one even acknowledges it, it's really hard. It's really, really hard. And I think just having a simple thank you really helps people. So I thank you guys for showing up and raising glasses tonight for the people we've mentioned, for the veterans we have in our community. We have so many people in this community as a veteran, and you guys showed up tonight and you thanked every single freaking one of them. Seriously, thank you. I don't like the thanks. I don't need it. I want every other veteran to be thanked. Do not thank me. I appreciate it. it really does make me feel good and feel like what I did was worth a damn. But I want you to thank everyone else. So I want you to raise a glass tonight to everyone who served. And I challenge you, for all of you who are still here, you're probably drunk and you're going to agree to this. I challenge you, when you go out this weekend, I'm sure at least some of you are going to walk past some old guy with a freaking World War II hat on or something, and I challenge you to find them. When you walk by them, you walk up to them, go out of your way. Just because I'm telling you to, and you go up to them and just say, "Excuse me, sir. Just wanted to thank you for your service." That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. I challenge you, when you walk by a veteran this weekend, if you see one, to do that. I challenge you. We got a couple people to add to the giveaway, but that was my speech. Seriously, I freaking love you guys. I love this country. That's why I didn't do this for freaking anything other than that. All I wanted to do was go kill bad guys and serve my country. I don't care. You don't have to thank me. I was just trying to get freaking a job. I wanted to go kill bad guys. That's all I wanted to do. So most vets aren't going to want to be thanked, but they really do appreciate it. So that's my speech. I freaking love you guys. Let me drink some of this. I've been smelling it. That is good. We got to add Tater Dom. All right, the giveaway's about to end. You have... Let's do this. You have it's 9:07 right now. You have until 9:10. Then the giveaway's running. Then we're ending it. That's what we're doing. Justin Jenkins, again. Another super chat. If I win, give your oldest Patreon member... Give to your oldest Patreon member. Kraken Russell single... Justin, this is what we're going to do. You're not getting out of this. I'm going to do oldest Patreon member as a giveaway, and I'm going to give half of what you've given is to those people. So if you win, if you don't want to accept the bottle, then I will send it to the oldest Patreon member. But you, if I land on Justin Jenkins, you will be getting merchandise. If I land on oldest Patreon member, then this will be given to my oldest Patreon member. And then you'll still probably get something. That's just honorable of you. Absolutely agree with everything you just said. God bless you in the USA. Again, God bless America. For now and always. The greatest country on the goddamn planet. Maybe I shouldn't have used God bless and God dang in the same category. I love Jesus, and I love to talk like a freaking loser. So, cheers. He'll forgive me. Oldest age or longest? Wilmington Piper. He's in for another 2. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Be right back. It's 9:10, So the giveaway's ended, but you have until I get, if someone's like on the fence, you have until I get back. I'll be right back. All right, nerds, I had to piss again. Bourbon Dojo 710 here. God bless Shalom losers like us. Grown Jesus or baby Jesus? I love them both. All right, let's run this giveaway. We'll run the giveaway. We've been going on for too long. I actually have. I think I'm gonna go play some airsoft tomorrow. I'm gonna be shooting some kids with BBs. That sounds terrible. It's totally illegal. But I'm gonna be full-blown Navy SEAL, freaking taking over. Like, these kids don't stand a goddamn chance. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. That's why I need to wrap it up so I can wake up early, go get my kit, go shoot some children. There's adults too. They're getting blasted though. Don't stand a chance. You're coming up against me, no holds barred. No mercy. I don't care. 7-year-old kid or 33-year-old man, you're dead. I'm shooting you with a plastic BB. You're donezo. All right, let's run this giveaway. Giveaway list. Again, thank you all for joining. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Just hanging out. Veterans Day weekend. Let me randomize this. Where's the randomize? They moved it. Randomize. 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 There we go. All right. Seriously. I freaking love you guys. Here's some news. I want to give you guys some news before we end. If you're just still here hanging out. We are 128 people away from 10,000 subscribers. We are at 9,878 as of right now. 9,878. My goal is we hitting 10,000 subscribers before 2024. Like, we are partying, and we're gonna do a huge. I will give away. I'll dig into my bunker. I'll give something away. We're doing a huge giveaway. We're gonna do a huge party. 10,000. We are on the heels of 10,000 subscribers. So that's just like, to me, that's my ultimate goal. Is like, I hit that, I feel like I'm good. I'm good. Bourbon Dojo, Trev's goal 10,000, my goal 100. There was I was in your same shoes You just gotta be you. You do what you do. You have fun with it, and the people will come. Go subscribe to Bourbon Dojo. I love you guys. I love you guys so freaking much. Let's run this giveaway. Veterans Day. Don't judge me. Bourbon Wrench Patreon. Run the giveaway. I'm just kidding. F off. What's up, Mike Reed and Travis Robinson and Bourbon Jurek? Where the hell have you guys been? All right. We have, it's one, where are we at? So it's a number between 1 and 83. 1 and 83. We have one winner. Hey, Google. Hey, Siri. Maybe I need to unlock my phone. She's not responding. Hey, Theory. God dang it, Siri. Hey, Apple. You're canceled. Random.org. I know that's one. Okay. 1 through 83. You guys ready? Here is the winner. It's randomized, so it doesn't matter if you were first or third or 69th. It's all randomized. 78. Gene Brannaman. Gene Brannaman is number 78. Gene Brannaman. Is Gene still here? Gene? Yeah, Gene. He goes, what? Gene, you won. You won. You won this. I don't know if Gene Brannaman's ever won anything on my channel. I think he enters every time. And I don't think he's ever won. He deserves this. Gene. What about the birthday boy? John, look at Richie. I'm sure Richie will give you a back massage, John. Mr. Mom literally called 78, and that's what it was. It was, yeah. Okay, just to rub it in a little bit, because I want you guys to know. So, number 77 was William Hall. 79 was JH. 80 was Mark Eminecker. Shauna was 75. Major Zero, 74. Paul P was 73. James B was 70. Ooh, here's a good one. Big Bourbon Guy. He was both 71 and 72. I randomized this 3 times. I randomized it 3 times. It's awesome. It's crazy. Just to, who knows? It's fun to go and see the order of, like, if we landed that, like, who would have gotten it? Because there's some of them, like Wilmington Piper. He was both 57 and 58. I mean, Wilmington was all over the place. It's awesome. We need another giveaway. I think you're right. I'm going to randomize all of these giveaways again. We're going to give away. I'm not giving away that E.H. Taylor barrel. We ain't giving that away. I'll give away some merchandise, though. I'm going to give away some merchandise. I'm going to randomize. I'm going to give away some glasses. I have rocks glasses, Glencairns. I have coasters. I have all sorts of stuff. You're going to get, if you win this, you're going to get a package. Maybe I'll throw in a sample of something, whatever. You're going to get something. You're going to get something. I have all sorts of stuff. So we're going to do that again. Let's generate another number. 72. Now here's the thing. I randomized. Hold on. Actually, I need to randomize all of this. They moved the randomized range thing like way down here. All right. What I already said 72. I randomized it. All right. So what we're going to do, I have the number 72. And I randomized it another 3 times is what I did. So I didn't change anything other than randomizing it. It's gonna be just random merchandise. I don't know, Kinsey's, whatever. It depends on who wins. Because I know some of you guys have goddamn every merchandise I have, but some of you don't have anything. So it really depends who it is and whatever. Come on, 22. It's random. I randomized it, so it doesn't even matter. You guys are all over the place. The number 72, number 22, according to Mr. Mom, is JH. JH is not. Maybe he's 72, but he's number 22, and he didn't win. I love teasing you guys. Number 22 was not the winner, JH. You tried. Major Zero, I would love merch. Mr. Mom, yes, I'm old AF. No, you're not. I would hang out with you. Give me that hat. Sign it, Trev. I have hats. That's how you know your hat's worn. I mean, my hat's brutal. Next giveaway, Trev's back hair. I tried, bruh. All right, 72. 72 is the second winner. Let me scroll down. Holy crap. I'm going to tell you number 71 and number 73. Number 71 was Duke McHale. You almost won. And Justin Jenkins was number 73. He almost won again. But number 72 was our winner, and I kid you not. I'm not, if you want me to film this, I'm going to film it. There is a person in here who says, my idea, my win. I have nothing. Major Zero is number 72. Major Zero won. Number 72 is Major Zero. Literally called it. I swear to God. It was Wilmington, Gene, Duke, Major Zero, then it was Justin Jenkins, William Hall, Shauna, David Smith, Mark Amenecker, and then Duke again. Duke was all over Duke was so close. Major Zero was 72. Major Zero, you said you have nothing. You have zero merch. That opens up the door for you. You're about to get a good old Bourbon Wrench merch pack. Let me write this down. So, Major Zero, here's the thing I need from you right now, Major Zero. Do not F around. Email me, bourbonwrench@gmail.com. bourbonwrench@gmail.com. Subject, say Major Zero, whatever. Say, hey, I'm freaking Major Zero. This is my shipping address. That's all you need. And then you can tell me your love story. Send me nudes. I don't care. Major Zero merch. And then it was Gene Brannaman. And Gene, I think I have your address because you're a Patreon. So I'll get it out to you. You're good. Major Zero, though, I need your freaking address. So, like, quit. Send me an email right now. Gene, you're good. I have your stuff. And I wrote it down so you know, Trev gets drunk, man, and when I go to ship this stuff, I'm like, Gene Brannaman, who the hell is that? Come on. You got to help me out. Gene, you're good. Major Zero, you need to... he got it. He's got it. He's got it. We're going to hook him up. We're going to hook him up. I didn't win, but I'll send a video of me doing the windmill. Hey, this is what we do here. I only schedule one giveaway, and then I give away something else. I freaking love you guys. That's it. I gotta wake up early, and I gotta go shoot small children with plastic BBs. And that's totally illegal here in the States. So, seriously, I wanna go ahead. We're gonna give another speech. Thank all of you for being here to hang out with a bunch of veterans, a bunch of nerds, a bunch of bourbon drinkers. Thank you all for thanking me. I don't like that. Makes me uncomfortable, but I really appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate it. I want to thank all of you who have entered the giveaway. I feel like the giveaways support the channel. And I don't like doing giveaways all the time because I don't want to be that guy who just seems like I'm after your money. I'm going to go ahead and say that. I feel like some people are. I want to say thank you to my fellow veterans. I want to thank you personally. I want I want to say to you that I hope you have found some sort of belonging and solace into this community. I don't know what you've gone through. I will never pretend to know. But I know what it's like to not feel like you belong. And I hope you have felt like you belong here. So to all of the veterans in this chat, I love you, and I hope you feel like you belong here. I also want to raise a glass. If you guys are still drinking, we're going to raise a glass. I know we have Memorial Day. I know we have a day dedicated to my brothers and sisters who did not come home. But Veterans Day is to everyone who has served and is serving. And I want to raise a special glass to those who did not come home, those who did not get to experience Veterans Day. So, to all of them, all I have to say, in the words of an infantryman, until Valhalla. I don't want any of you to ever feel bad for a veteran. I don't want you to have pity upon us. I don't really don't think that we deserve that. I don't want you to go out of your way for us. We did what we did. We sacrificed what we sacrificed, and I can only speak for myself. I would do it every single day. I don't need a day. I don't need a Veterans Day. I don't need a holiday. I don't need to be worshipped as if some sort of freaking holiday. I'm just a dude who signed up because I wanted to go fight. I don't need that. I don't need recognition. The people I served with, the people I fought with, they deserve it. This is the speech. Those guys that I fought with Those are the guys. Those are the guys. That's who you need to thank. And I don't... My issue is that I have a freaking YouTube channel and that people thank me because I have a YouTube channel. Those guys don't have anything. And that's what I struggle with, is I don't want you to thank me. Those are the guys. That's my personal struggle. They don't have what I have. They don't have you. They don't have any of that. So, we're done. We're out of here. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for entering the giveaway and being here and supporting everything. And to all of our veterans, Saul is here. We have so many veterans in this community, and I freaking love all of you, and you will always be welcomed here. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And cheers to our veterans. Till Valhalla. Bitches. Until next time. We out of here. Freaking love you guys. Thank you. Please, I encourage all of you, as you seriously, if you see a veteran, go out of your way. It's much easier than you think, because most veterans don't expect any sort of thanks. If you're in Walmart, you're in wherever, and you see some dude with Vietnam hat, World War II hat, see some old dude, some old guy, I challenge you. Trust me. Trust me. You see some sort of military hat, Korea hat, whatever. You see these freaking hats, I challenge you. Walk up to them. You don't have to know a shit about anything. Just go up to them and say, "Excuse me, sir. I saw your hat and I want to thank you for all you've done." That's all you got to do. And then just watch what happens. Watch what happens. Do it. Go to the store. If you see it, do it. And then that's all there is to it. To say thank you for what you've done. You don't have to say thank you for your service. Oh, I love the milk. No. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your fight. Say anything. Cheers, guys. I'm out of here. That was brutal. I love you. 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 Patrons, I'll go ahead and send you some photos of freaking me shooting small children with plastic BBs tomorrow. We about to go play Army tomorrow. Love you guys. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Enjoy your family. Thank a veteran. Love ya. We out of here. Text me, Patreon, chat, whatever you do to get a hold of me. Get a hold of me. I love talking to you guys. I love ya. I'm out of here. David Easterling. Screw you, dude. Freaking White Lightning. White Lightning David. All right, we're out of here. Love ya. Cheers. Good night. Drink some Malort. Bye. See you next Friday. Nerds.